everyone, my name is Tori, this is Novel Life, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun video. It's actually a reading vlog. I haven't done a reading vlog on my channel in quite a while. I've usually been keeping those to my Patreon, just because I can be, you know, more random, more chaotic, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? I wanted to try and do a 24-hour reading vlog, so I've never done one, so I'm extremely excited to try it out. See how many books I can read in a 24-hour period. I have my coffee. And I have a little bit of a late start. It is actually 12:07. I wanted to start at 12, so it actually works out perfectly. I'm gonna go from 12 today to 12 tomorrow just because I am not a morning person. I was not gonna wake up at 8 to start this because that is not me. But I also wanted to share a very huge announcement that I am extremely excited for. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen me share it, but me and a couple other booktubers are collabing with Dark and Quirky, which is the book box, for the Booktube Besties book box. When I tell you this has been a secret that I've been keeping for most of the year, I am literally not joking. It started in February. Just to give a little context, we all went on a trip together. We're like, it'll be so cool if we could do a book box. And that is kind of how this idea started, and we have already announced on our Instagrams and Dark and Quirky's Instagrams, we've announced all of the authors and all of the books. So if you're watching this video now, the box goes on sale today, which is 3 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll have the time zones of when the box goes on sale in the description box below for you guys, and I'll do like, you know, other countries like in Europe and Australia, just so you know. I do know there's a bunch of subscribers that are all across the world, which is still so cool to me. It is the Booktube box, and when I tell you all these covers are absolutely stunning, I really do mean that. So each of us booktubers who are in the box, which is me, Jess at Peace of Books, Sam from Sam Reads a Little, McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay, and Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl, we all chose one of our favorite authors and one of our favorite books and was able to help design the cover, which is absolutely insane. They're all hardcovers. They all have sprayed edges. They all have little art prints that are gonna go like overlays inside of them. Like Gianna and Krista at Dark and Quirky, they are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I got to meet Gianna when I went to Steamy Lit Con. She hung out with us because I was with the Hell Lovely crew. And when I tell you she is so funny, she literally is hilarious. I'm going to get into each of the covers just really quickly. So I'm going to start with Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl. She chose Hawk by Jessie Hall, which I know she loves Jessie Hall. So I was not shocked when she said this. So this is the original cover, and this is the cover that she designed. I really love this cover. I think that seeing how her idea came to life, like by the artist, was like the cover designer, was absolutely bananas to me. It was so freaking cool. And then Sam, she was next to be announced, and Sam picked Between Hello and Goodbye by Emma Scott, which I am so glad she chose that book because that book was absolutely amazing. This is the original cover, and this is the cover that she designed. And when I tell you, I was so freaking shocked. I love how it came out and everything. It was just absolutely amazing. Then we have mine, which mine was announced next, and I chose Real by Kennedy Ryan. If you know, Real by Kennedy Ryan is one of my absolute favorite books by Kennedy Ryan. The chronic illness rep in it, the love story, the romance, everything, just her writing was absolutely perfection. So this is the original cover. This is my cover, and I chose purple just as like a little tidbit because in the book she does have lupus, and purple is the color of lupus awareness. So a lot of people love the cover. A lot of people love the color, but I chose that with, you know, our female character Neva in mind. The next one is Jess at Peace of Books. Her book is Devil in Dublin by B.E. Easton. So this is the original cover, and this is the cover that she designed, which is very like kind of whimsical. It was absolutely amazing. I really love what she did with it, and just I cannot wait to have these books in my hand, let me just tell you. And the last one is McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay, and she chose Always Been You by QB Tyler. I mean, I knew she was gonna choose QB Tyler book. So this is the original cover, and this is the cover that she designed, and so pretty. Like all of these are so different, but also like so just absolutely amazing. So that is the announcement that I have to share for this vlog. I know it's like starting off with a bang, but I did want to talk about it because I'm posting this on September 1st when the box goes on sale, so you can go check it out. It's $150 plus tax and shipping wherever you live. I think that is an amazing price for 5 hardcover books with all the bells and whistles, like literally all the bells and whistles. So definitely go check it out. I'll have Dark and Quirky's website linked in the description box below, and everyone who's a part of this book box and Dark and Quirky's Instagram. So with all that being said, I'm going to jump right into this vlog. I am 60% of the way through One Last Shot. by Nikki Castle. That is my physical book that I'm reading. I got an arc of it and it's going to come out before this vlog goes out, but it's coming out Wednesday. It's Monday. I'm finishing it tonight because I am dying to sit down and finish reading. So I have, that is my physical book. And then I have two little novellas that I want to read. I want to try different things. So I have The King's Spinster Bride by Ruby Dixon. So I know that my friend Ava from Ava's Romance Books loves Ruby Dixon. So this is like a 4-hour novella that I want to try out. Just, see if, another Ruby Dixon besides the I've Played a Barbarian series is for me. And then I have The Honeymoon Crashers by Christina Lauren. I don't know, I just really wanted to try Christina Lauren out. It's a perfectionist maid of honor and a carefree surfer bro best man team up to plan a wedding, and they find a spark of their own. I don't know, it just seemed really, really cute. Apparently it's part of like the Unhoneymooners. I don't think you have to read it, but I'm gonna try those two out. And then I have Cake of the Court by R.S. Gray to read. So this is an audiobook. It's like 10.5 hours. We'll see if I'll get to it. I don't know if I will, but that is my very ambitious TBR for this 24-hour reading vlog. So come along with me. I wanna go to Barnes & Noble. I wanna go to the gym. We'll see if that happens. I have to get started on work for the day. I have some meetings today, but I will update you as we go along. So yeah, come along with me, spend 24 hours with me, take a peek into my life, and yeah. Hi! So, it is 5 o'clock and I just got done working for the day. And I just wanted to say I finished The King's Spinster's Bride by Ruby Dixon. And like I said, this was a novella. It was like 4 hours long. It was okay. It was fun. It's very like insta-lovey, insta-lusty. So, like basically you see that the princess, I don't know how to say her name, Hala, I think it is. She like saved this boy and then she watched her kingdom fall. Like that's right in the prologue. And then all of a sudden, it's like 16 years later, 17 years later, and like that boy's all grown up. And like now he's like back and is like, I'm ready to marry you. And he's basically a barbarian. Like he's a barbarian. They call him a Cyclops because he lost an eye. He like gave up one of his eyes to show the goddess that like he can be a really good warrior without actually having an eye, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't have to see perfectly to be a great warrior. So it's very interesting. But like it's one of those things where it's like he's loved her for the whole 16 years and she was like, I don't even know who you are. Like I didn't even really remember you. I mean like kind of, but it's very insta-lovey. It's an arranged marriage type thing. They have these very barbaric things to like present her to like the court, and she has to like be completely naked to make sure there's no flaws. Like it's extreme barbarian. It was a fun time. I'm giving it 3 stars. It was a fun time, but I'm not mad that I read it. I'm not mad at all. I mean, for a novella it's hard to like do, but I kept me interested, kept me like productive while I was working. So I mean, like I'm not mad, you know what I mean? Like I'm not mad. But it's about to start raining outside, which I'm kind of mad about because I'm supposed to go with my mom to a not yoga class, like a beach body class where you do arms and core. There's a 30-minute class for your legs and core, but my knee hurts very badly today, so I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna go at 6:30 for the arms and core, which will be good. But there's a ton of rain, kind of. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just like storms around everywhere. But I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble to pick up Foxglove because I really, really want that book because I want to start it in September at some point. So, and I think I'm gonna start, I have my Hoopla, I have this borrowed in Hoopla, which is, let me get to it, King of the Court by R.S. Gray. I'm definitely gonna read that one. I'm gonna start it while I finish wrapping up, get dressed, go to Barnes & Noble. So yeah, I'll listen to it on the way to the gym, on the way back. So yeah, so I guess enjoy the B-roll of Barnes & Noble, and I guess we'll see what else is new there. charged. Like it charges it. Hello. Hello. Can you not? Seriously. Hello. As you can tell, it is very dark. Our power is out. So I went to the gym, which was great. 30-minute workout with my mom. It was great. Fantastic, right? Then I had to go to Barnes & Noble after because there was these crazy storms that came through. One of the lights were out and it took me 30 minutes to get to the gym when it usually takes me like 12 minutes, okay? So I went to Barnes & Noble after. Then Brandon's like, oh, by the way, the power's out, so I can't cook dinner. So I stopped at Chick-fil-A. I don't know what was going on with Chick-fil-A, but it took like 45 minutes for me to get Chick-fil-A.
Everyone's power was out.
And because everyone's power is out. So the power is out. So I'm using my makeup mirror to like use as light, so I really hope you can see it because I do have an update for you. I am 30% of the way through King of the Court by R.S. Gray, and it is cute. I was not expecting her to be like basically like a genius talking about black holes and scientific stuff. I like how he's keeping his distance, but like we're only 30% through, so I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go. It's okay so far. It's okay. But I did finish One Last Shot. So I read 40% of that book. Oh, it's a puppy. Hi, Papa. I finished One Last Shot. I had 40% left. I just finished that. It was so good. It was so good. The book's already going to be out by the time this vlog goes up. But I need everyone to go read it. It's very different than some of Nikki Castle's other stuff. It is very, very emotional. It's a lot of Kane's story. Like most of the time her characters is like one or the other story. They go through a lot of character development and Kane goes through it. Kane goes through it and it is amazing and I loved what she did with it. Isabel's a ballerina. She got injured, so now she's like moving to a different city, kind of like restarting her life. She's in a new town. She moves next to Kane. Kane, you see in the previous books that he's like this super angry MMA fighter that just wants to fight everyone all the time. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a very good read. 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. I'm a rated 5 on Goodreads, but it's a 4.5 star read. It's not quite a 5. And the only reason why I say that is because Two Fights is still my absolute favorite in the series. So yeah, comparatively to like Two Fights, it doesn't like, it's like this. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 4.5 stars, but it was still really, really good. I think it might be my second favorite in the series. So right now it's Two Fights, One Last Shot by Nikki Castle. Hi, Mama. Hi. Oh my God, everyone's just out and about right now. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna try and get through King of the Court tonight because apparently it's in Kindle Unlimited. So what I'm gonna do is I still have like 2 hours, 3 hours before I have to go to sleep. So I'm gonna pop in my AirPods, listening to the audiobook, and then physically read, and we'll see how far I go. But tomorrow will hopefully be a better update. I literally can't see my camera. I think it's good because I turned my brightness down. It's just been an interesting 24 hours. Welcome to the chaos that this reading vlog is. So I'm hoping it comes on by 11 tonight. That's what our power company says. So I'm hoping that's gonna come on, but I'm gonna try and navigate a shower with no lights. We'll see how that works, but I will talk to you tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. Hopefully I can squeeze in that novella in the morning before 12 p.m. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But okay, bye. Hello. Good morning. Well, it's almost the afternoon. I have a little bit of my coffee left. I love these cups from Hello Lovely. I love them for iced coffee. But I wanted to give you an update because it is 11:36. So we are down to the wire of this 24-hour reading vlog. I'm actually really happy because I just finished King of the Court by R.S. Gray. And it was going okay. I realized I told you at like 30% how I was feeling about the book, but I didn't actually tell you what the book was about. Yesterday was chaos. Last night, I should say, was chaos. The power was out. It came back on about 11, which was really nice. But yeah, trying to eat dinner with candles, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, okay? So yeah, after I got home from Barnes & Noble, I had to pick up dinner, which was great, but I wanted to tell you about King of the Court. So basically, the whole premise is our female character, she's working in a diner, she's paying her nan, which is like her grandmother, the person who raised her medical bills to be put into like a facility because she has Alzheimer's or dementia. She like starts forgetting her, which was hard to read, I will say. All of these NBA basketball players come to this small town because they are training for the Olympics there. So he's there for like a month, maybe. It kind of starts off enemies to lovers, and then it kind of gets into like they just like start hooking up, which is fine. But she knows he's leaving in 2 weeks. So moved you a little bit there. Now you can see my hair. Anyway, but yeah, all of these basketball players are there. She also cleans house on the side. She like does miscellaneous stuff to like make money. And basically they start hooking up. Now, come to find out, I don't think this is a spoiler. Well, I won't say. Something happens in the middle of the book, like at 50%, and it time jumps a year and a half. Time jumps are not my favorite. I don't understand this time jump. I just don't understand the whole time jump of why they did it. Like I know why, but it doesn't like make sense. Do you know what I mean? Like she could have just talked to him. I don't know. It just didn't make sense in my head. And I was like annoyed by that. So not that I checked out last night, but I had to stop reading at like 60% last night. So I finished the last 40% this morning. I've been up since 8. I don't know what happened. I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person, but I woke up early. We're not gonna question it. But yeah, anyway, the time jump, and I'm giving this book 3.5 stars because of the time jump. I did not particularly like it. Like I get it, but I didn't get it, you know? Also, I thought it was way too long. And I thought them getting back together was just like easy. Like to have that time jump, I need like just a little bit more angst. I don't know, I feel like I missed something. And I think that the main male character narrator didn't have a lot of emotion coming through when he was narrating. The female character did, so I felt more for him. I felt more for her. Him, I don't know. I felt like if I physically read it, I probably would have given it a different rating, which sucks. But I will say that is sometimes when you read an audiobook, when you listen to an audiobook, you're gonna have a different experience. You're gonna have a different experience because the narrators do different things. Like they narrate it differently. So, I mean, I did not get to the Unhoneymooners by, what is it called? The Christina Lauren one. I didn't get to that one. I probably could have pushed through and like finished King of the Court last night and then listened to it this morning. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna push myself just for the sake of like reading more. But I got through one full length book, about half of another book, and then a novella. So I would say technically with those 2 half books combined, it was 2 books. So 2 books in 24 hours is not bad, considering I worked and went to the gym and did a lot of stuff, and my power was out, and I went to Barnes & Noble. But I want to show you really quickly what I got because I picked up 2 books. Whoop, whoop. So I went for Foxglove, which is this book by Adalyn Grace. I'm so excited to put this in my September TBR. I'm dying to jump into this book. So I think this is kind of a continuation. And fate now enters the story, but I love the Barnes & Noble exclusive editions. I have Belladonna. Oh, I love this. See, look how pretty this is. I don't know, I just find it so gorgeous. These, look at that. I don't know, I just find it so gorgeous. And the inside is very pretty. So this is why I went to Barnes & Noble. I could have pre-ordered it, but I did not. I adjusted. Is there any other stuff? I mean, it has very cute end pages and stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. That's very cool. I don't know if that's Belladonna. But anyway, I wanted to go get this specifically because this matches my Belladonna one, which is purple. So yeah, I'm really liking the way that Adalyn Grace is writing this series. So I'm very excited for this. And of course, because spooky season's coming around, I don't read super spooky stuff. I just can't do it. I usually tend to do YA stuff just because that's like spooky enough for me. But I found this one. It says Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin, but it was blurred by Stephanie Garber, and she said prepare to be bewitched. So it's a very pretty, once again, like YA book. And when I read the inside, it said something about her life has been planned out since the moment she was born. She is to marry the governor's son, Landon, and secure an unprecedented alliance between the witches of her island home and the mainlanders who see her very existence as a threat. But her coven has appeased those who fear their power for years by releasing most of their magic into the ocean during the full moon. But when Tana misses the midnight ritual, a fatal mistake, there is no one she can turn to for help until she meets Wolf. Like his name is actually Wolf. He claims he's from a coven that practices dark magic, but he refuses to let Tanya's power rush into the sea and instead teaches her forbidden magic. The magic that makes her feel powerful, alive. So I think this takes place like in a... This book is very pretty, which is also why I got it. I think it takes place during the sea, like on the sea. So it says, he comes alive in darkness, so darkness I became. So darkness I become, sorry. I think this is very cool. I love this book. Look at that. Oh my god, look at the hands. The inside has a huge map, which is cool. I really love that. And then the back has then two people and then the moonlight with the water. I don't know, it's 400 pages, but when I opened this and I saw the cover, I was like, stunning. I'm obsessed. I don't think it has really cool pages. Well, it has the water with the Bring Me Your Midnight. But yeah, that's all it has. I don't know, I just thought this was very, very, very pretty. And I wanted to read it too. It's from Source Books, Fire, which is cool. It's like a kind of different part of Source Books, but this is definitely YA, but I think it's a romance too. So I've never read anything from this author before, but yeah, this is a lush romantic fantasy about forbidden love, the choices we make, and the pull between duty and desire. So I got those two, and then I got in the mail, I got My Fault by Mercedes Ron. So I did read the book. I did watch the movie in California with Becca and Sarah and Jess, and it was a chaotic time, and I loved it. So I wanted to read the book. So I purchased this. It was like $9 on Amazon. So we'll see. I want to do a Patreon exclusive vlog where I read this book and then compare it to the movie, because I watched the movie first, which usually I read the books first and then watch any adaptation, but I did not do that this time. So if you want to join my Patreon, that'll be coming hopefully in September. I'm really excited about that. But that is all I have for this chaotic 24-hour reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I usually don't do vlogs anymore on my channel, but I thought, why not give it a try? So that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. For the emoji for this video, give me a clock emoji, like a time emoji, whatever, something like that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you like and subscribe for more content from me. As always, I hope you're living enough life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.